FITEQ is the governing body for Teqball and for Para-Teqball. We are a very young organization because we introduced Teqball as a sport to the world in 2014, and we established the International Teqball Federation only in 2017. So Teqball was created just under a decade ago. I am the head of CSR and diplomatic relations, focused on ensuring our sport has a lasting legacy for social development, particularly in the areas of sport for development and peace and sustainability as well. Our sport is, I can proudly say that it's growing rapidly, since we have now more than 120 national federations, which are bringing new athletes to the sport every day. We have recognition from a number of international sport organizations like GAISH. We are a member of the FISHA as well. We are really focusing our international presence as an international actor of the world of sport. And I'm lucky to say that we have more than 5 million followers on our social media surfaces. So we can reach a very high number of people. And I think it's very important from the aspect of CSR and sustainability. Sport for all is at the heart of everything we do. In fact, our vision is to enable every person to participate in Teqball and Para-Teqball, and to allow all involved to reach their full potential, whatever level that might be. We aim for equal opportunity in all areas, in terms of gender equality, in terms of development, support for less fortunate communities, and in terms of giving parasport at least the chance to shine on the global stage again. It's very it's unbelievable to see those para athletes who participate in Para-Teqball for the first time, and to see the joy on their faces when they realize that they are able. So this is what we need to show them and to teach them, because we believe in those people, and they have to believe that they can. So they have to start to believe in themselves. We have a number of development programs to support the global Teqball community, but perhaps the one that is closest to my heart is the Table of Peace initiative. In simple terms, Table of Peace seeks to support young people from war-torn or disadvantaged areas by providing sporting activities that help give them an escape from the daily challenges they face, while also teaching them, let's say, transferable skills and key values such as teamwork, inclusivity, integrity. It was we launched this program for the first time in Djibouti at the beginning of 2021. I was dreaming about this project for more than a year, but of course I do not need to explain the difficulties of COVID, but it was very interesting to see that we visited 3 UNHCR refugee camps in Djibouti. And it's important to say that I'm responsible for CSR, but I'm not just organizing it. I travel every single refugee camps, every single locations to control it and to see it by myself, how all is going. And in the core of all this project, sustainability from this perspective is important for us, because we say that in the core of our programs is the concept of train the trainer. So we're not just simply delivering sporting activities, we're taking nice pictures of the kids, then showing it to the world, but we want to think about the legacy of these projects. We are cooperating with the Monaco-based Peace and Sport, and we contributing to their project, the Live Together program in Zatari in Jordan. It's about 3 years now, and we trained refugee trainers in the camp, and that program is still available. Those people are keeping the program alive, and we always return to the camp every single year. We have to skip the last visit because of COVID, but that's the sustainability core of this project. And so we launched the program at the start of this year in as I mentioned, in 3 UNHCR refugee camps in Djibouti, and we are in the progress of rolling it out to around the world. But it was interesting to see that in the refugee camps, that when we showed the game to the kids in the refugee camps, 2 of these 3 refugee camps, girls were the first who were brave enough to come and join to our players and try their skills and try to participate in the program. So that's why we say that the gender equality in these projects are very important to motivate the youngest generations. So FITEQ donates tech tables and leads training programs and other resources for local people who can then lead Teqball activities for the community. And we call this our Train the Trainer initiative, and it has proven to ensure a long-term impact and legacy based on the experience that we collected from Jordan. We hear it so often that it has become a slight cliche, but sport really does have a unique power to have an influence on the world. The benefit of being physically healthy and well documented, and that at FITEQ we believe that access to such benefits should be universal. That is why we have always been dedicated to ensuring Teqball and para-Teqball as an inclusive sport. Our aim is to be present in every country in the world, as we believe in our non-contact can be enjoyed by everyone, regardless of age, gender, or sporting ability. And through our development programs, which seek to remove any barriers to entry, and through the excellent work of our national federations, we are growing closer every day to a situation where everyone has a chance to reach their full potential in our sport. I'm very proud to our national federations, because as they see those CSR programs, what we are doing and starting everywhere in the world, they are getting motivated, and they are launching their own program. We posted in this year a sustainability development handbook, and we try to explain and giving a good examples to the national federations how they can implement the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. So they can pick which goal can fit to their country. All the countries, communities, cultures, religions, everything is different everywhere in the world. So there's a different thing which is important here in any European country, but it's different for Africa, different for Asian countries. So they have the opportunity to pick which is important for them, and then we support them with good examples how they can implement it into their country and try to involve their own communities. Along this way, we will continue to promote the benefits of physical activity and the importance of sport for all to our millions of followers, while supporting and implementing initiatives that have a profound impact on society. I've already mentioned the Jordanian-based program, and I would mention a Teqball coach there, Ibrahim Al-Hariri, is one of our most special stories. He had to escape from his country. Then he moved to Jordan into a refugee camp. He used to be a professional football coach. Our Table of Peace program was inspired by FITEQ's involvement in a project in the Zatar refugee camp in Jordan. It started in 2018. It was here that we partnered with Peace and Sport to contribute to their Live Together program. And this was where FITEQ first developed the Train the Trainer initiative that is active in our Table of Peace program. And Ibrahim, who is originally from Syria, was the first Teqball coach we worked with in Jordan. And to this day, he is training and inspiring young people in the camp every day. The impact he has had on I can say, hundreds of young people is amazing. And we are very proud of what he has achieved. And we will see what's going to happen in the future. But our goal would be to support Ibrahim to get a passport. We would finance this project. Hopefully we can ensure this. It's still just a plan. But the plan is that as soon as Ibrahim will have a passport, he will be able to travel around in the area and help the Arabic-speaking national federations to develop. So he can travel to different countries and support the technical development of local national federations. He can participate in regional competitions as well. So it can be a good example that how we can integrate, for example, a professional refugee athletes and giving back the life of someone who's been suffering for years. And that's I would like to believe in that. That's a good example for other sport organizations, NGOs, or whomever who can motivate itself from a story like this. Sport for all, for FITEQ, means both equality and equity. With equality in our sport, every individual will have the same opportunity to participate and enjoy the benefits of Teqball and para-Teqball. With equity in our sport, every individual will be able to reach and perform at the level of suited to their skill set, from grassroots right to the elite level, making this distinction is important for us as we seek to support the needs of everyone in the Teqball family. And what I like to say about what we are doing and what I experienced during my trips to, since we started Teqball, I've already visited, just because of Teqball, around 48 countries. It wasn't CSR programs every time, so it was sports diplomatic projects. I'm also a diplomat of Hungary, but I always travel for Teqball related sports diplomatic projects. And what I like to say is, based on my experience, that a curved table, a ball, and the willingness can change the life of people.